Hi, it's Hazel, and welcome to my channel. This is the next installment in the What's in My Bookcase video series that I'm doing that gets uploaded on Sundays. And today it's all about birds. So we know that, again, I'm using the ironing board, so please forgive any movement. There's a lot of weight all at one end of this board. This one is called A Selection of Familiar Birds of North America, National Audubon Society. It's a tiny little book. I think what I like about it is that it is landscape. Now, unfortunately, the description, or maybe that's a good thing, who knows? I'm going to say the description is on the opposite page. So anyway, it's a good little thing. Those are obviously photographs and not illustrations. Now I will keep going here. So, of course, we know that field guides are a big deal in the whole bird realm, and I have several. This one is called Birds of Europe, and it's Princeton Field Guides. To be honest, I don't even know where I got this or when, but isn't that worth the price of admission right there? 1999, originally published in Swedish. So it's going to be, what we've come to expect in field guides. A lot of really, in this case, tiny illustrations. But, sometimes that would be a good thing. Or, let's see, these are sewn in signatures. So the size is probably such that, let's see if I can reach my ruler. The size is probably such that they could be signature pages because it's, well, roughly not quite 7 3/4 high and about a little over 5 wide. So mint condition. Sorry, I'm just having to figure out where to put these things. Now this one is the field guide that covers the province I live in. And, I do have a second one. This more beat up looking or faded one is mine. And you can see that I've marked it with little flags because if I saw a particular bird, I marked it as such. So I will obviously not be touching that one. But just to show you what it's like, this is, looks like I paid $3 for this one, which is maybe a bit higher than a person would want to, but I know it's a really good book, and I didn't want to chop up my own copy. So nice drawings. Obviously, it's a matter of choice. Can't have it both ways. A few different sizes. So, and I guess this particular title is nearer and dearer to my heart because, of course, these are birds in my own realm of existence. Excuse me. This one is Birds of Edmonton. So, again, illustrations, short description, and again, I don't know that I would cut this one up because, of course, Edmonton is the city nearest me and the capital city of the province of Alberta. Oh, I know. I was at a wildlife area once, and we got sort of a checklist of birds that could be found in a particular, well, I guess they go month by month. So I haven't used it, but yeah, I'm not sure if these are what is used for bird counts or not, but we do know that I think in most places that happens, I think annually. This one is an eyewitness book. And if you're familiar with those, you know that they really have typically really good information. And again, sorry, I don't know where I got this. And to be honest, I forgot I had it. But look at all those pictures of nothing but eggs. Oh, you know what? I should have... where are these from? Oh, 500 bird species from around the world. Many of you know that we are farmers. Anyway, yesterday my husband went to the air seeder, which of course is the implement that pushes the seed and the fertilizer into the ground. And on one of the hitches, he saw a nest. So of course it had to be removed because the minute he started moving into the field, it would have been lost. And it has 3 robin eggs in it. And of course, I feel bad that, you know, they've been separated from their mother. Of such an intense blue, like we know what a robin's egg blue is. Well, this is bordering on teal in color. So, usually any robin's eggs that I see have been, I guess, vandalized or stolen by other birds. And typically they're on the ground and they're, you know, cracked open. So, anyway, okay, this one is called The Birds of Alberta. This is by Salt and Salt. Now, I don't really know who these guys are. 1976. Now, this is not as good a book. These are photographs. This is glossy paper. But again, that's not to say that, you know, if I'm done with all my illustrated books, you know, this is probably one of those that I would turn to and resort to. But again, not a first choice. Okay. I've got another pile of small ones here, so might as well bring those in. I think I got this one quite recently, but again, I don't remember where. Obviously, these books are all thrifted. I can't imagine that I bought any of them, you know, brand new. Okay, this one is the Sibley Field Guide to Birds, Western North America. So another field guide, another book full of teeny tiny illustrations. And again, some of them are would just be perfect on smaller type things that we make, like clusters or, you know, small tags, small pockets. Don't you just love owls? Oh, what are these green guys? Oh, parrots. Western North America. Well, certainly there's nothing like that where I live. Okay, another one. This is a green guide, Birds of Australia, Peter Rowland. This is a skinny little book. Let's see what this one's claim to fame is. 1998. Glossy paper, photographs. Say what? Yeah, again, you know, if push came to shove and I was forced to cull some of my books, I would probably go with the ones that have photography in them. Luckily, nobody is making me do that, so for the time being, I've got them all. Oh, this one is Simon & Schuster's Guide to Pet Birds. So these would be, you know, obviously birds for in the house. We've never had a bird. Oh, maybe that we didn't need to see that. That's a little gruesome with those eggs. But here a person would see some of those, you know, the birds that we see in, let me see, are the great palm cockatoo. So I don't know, I can't tell. Maybe if I could find a bird I actually know. Finch. Okay, well this is a good way to set it up. The description is opposite the photo, so that's good. Just makes it a little easier to reference them. One of the other books that I've shown you in the past, it is German, I believe, has a huge section on birds, and I have begun fussy cutting those, you know, as needed. Here's another Peterson field guide. This is a one called The Guide to Western Birds. Now this has, why would it have more black and white? Maybe this is really older. Oh, apparently the first edition, this is the Peterson one, was done in 1934. So this must be an older one too, because it's got a lot of black and white. 1941. But then this version, I guess, was 1961. So it's got, oh, somebody's label off their prescription. It's got this color section here, as you can tell, but otherwise they are black and white. This paper is quite nice though, so I mean it could be used for that purpose as well. And in case you wondered if I have every field guide that's ever been known to man, here is another one. Oh, now I've just seen, let's put that aside for now. Look at this. Let's see if I have a duplicate here. Okay, they say that this is a second edition. Oh, this is much newer, 1990. Yeah, much more color. So, you know, obviously, if the price was right, I was buying these books as I encountered them. I guess if you're just, you know, starting your foray into collecting books, you know, it might be a good idea to, you know, to hold out and really get the more desirable ones if you can find them and afford them. So by that I mean, of course, illustrated versus photography, if you care about that. Okay, so here is another one, East of the Rockies. So let's check the date on this one. You can tell this, well, I guess they're not, well, I guess they'd be considered end papers. That's kind of a hallmark of this particular guide. This is 1980. Oh, cool maps at the back. I don't know if the others have that. Really nice. Oh, so this is mostly the U.S. Did catch a bit of Southern Ontario in there. Cool. And again, a lot of things to fussy cut. Some of these are just so sweet. And you know, I know people who actually, and I can't believe this, I can't believe I'm going to say this, I can't believe it exists, and I can't believe I'm going to say it. There are people that actually dislike birds. Like, what's up with that? Birds don't hurt anyone. Okay, this is a Ducks Unlimited Wetlands Education Program book, and it's called Marsh World, Project Webfoot. So I don't know how and where I got this, but This one, okay, this is a school-based. This paper is not good. I mean, it's slick. But these are all black and white. So, oh, and it's got a few, okay, it's got some mammals. And some insects. So I guess basically mostly birds, but, oh, and they're even talking about some grasses and cattails and things like that. So basically anything that I guess would typically be found in or around a marsh. So again, depending on the project of black and white. Oh, and there's some maps of North America here as well. Oh, I know. Okay, so that's migration patterns. Now, where I live is on a flight path for mallards. So we see a lot of mallards. Oh, I kind of flipped that past that quickly. This one is called the Birder's Journal. And, okay, so basically it's got these line drawings. Is it a shorebird? Is it a waterfowl? I guess you could circle which size it's the closest to, where you saw it, what it is, the time, the place. Kind of a reminder of what areas to look for, you know, like what color is the head and the neck and the back and the belly, legs, breast, wing, rump, undertail, coverts. I don't even know what a covert is. But that's a good one. Okay, now this one, again, there are apparently a lot of different field guides out there. This is the American Bird Conservancy's field guide. This is a tall book. Well, 8.5 by 4. So are these, so yes, these are sewn in. So these would be good pages, even though they're a bit slick. These would be good pages to put in a tall, skinny journal. And again, lovely illustrations, a lot of good color. Yeah, this one I might have to leave this, not tuck this away, but keep it a little closer. Okay, what else have I got here? Oh, I should probably speed up because I still have quite a few to get through. Okay, this one is called Hawaiian Birds, and it's the Hawaii Audubon Society. So, maps, charts, endemic birds of Hawaii, and then photos. Wild turkey. Okay. This one, you can just tell by the look of this dust jacket that it's older. Familiar Garden Birds of America. Pretty plain cover. Oh, lovely illustrations. And 1965. Oh, doesn't look like there's going to be too much in here in the way of illustrations. But the ones that are there are sweet. Oh, a few color plates in there by the looks of it. Every so often they teased us with some color. Yeah, nice. That reminds me I should put the hummingbird feeder up. Now I don't know, I've had these for a long time, long before I was doing volumes 1, 2, 3, long before I was doing junk journals or anything like that. Okay, Stokes Nature Guides to Bird Behavior, volumes 1, 2, and 3, Donald and Lillian Stokes. So what do we have? Oh. We have larger black and white line drawings. And then some cute little billing and nodding and preening. Okay, so this is more text than illustration. What about volume 2? Looks like the same scenario. So the illustrations are a bit few and far between in these. Okay. Now, I'm getting into the bigger ones, so let's just do it. Okay, this one is called Our Amazing Birds. The little known facts about their private lives. Odd and interesting data about 102 birds. And that might be a hint that this is old. Uh, 1951, 52. For bird watchers of all ages everywhere. So, black and white drawings. Some larger ones. The paper is nice, it's matte. And cool. Nature drawing, a tool for learning. Let's find a year on this. Where are you guys hiding it? From this, okay, so some of that says 1966. Oh, 1980. So this is cool. Can you imagine using some of those to decorate something? They're almost like studies. I could do without the mice though. So this obviously is more than just birds. How did it get in with the birds? Does it have birds in it? Oh, look, mushrooms. Plants, trees, and shrubs. Okay, birds, 130. So this is where we began the bird part. Again, these little studies are great for and then it talks about setting up like a sketchbook. And really nice. Okay, North American birds of prey. Sorry for the shakiness here, guys. 1989. So a book like this is, well, for all intents and purposes, 12 by 9 by 12. Photos. But they're kind of, considering the size of the book, these are quite usable in size. Well, oh, these guys are so cute. We have owls near here that I hear hooting at night. Don't know what kind, though. Okay. I don't know how much this one has. The Atlas of Breeding Birds of Alberta. Now some of these, this is the province, some of these, okay, 1992. You know, a book like this is, you know, almost essentially a coffee table book. It's so gigantic. But look at the nice tables. And spec lists. The paper is matte, which is nice for a change. It's not shiny or slick. Even all these little provincial outlines are kind of cool. But obviously a heck of a lot in here. Okay, this was published by the Federation of Alberta Naturalists. No idea these guys exist. Let's keep going. I still have quite a few to go. Okay, this one is, this is kind of, I don't know why it's like that, but that's the dust jacket, not the actual cover. And it's called The Illustrated Encyclopedia of Birds, the definitive reference of to birds of the world. So let's see what we have. Oh, nice. What we have, 1990. These are yellow pages. Here at the back. Oh, with the, I was going to say the botanical name, but obviously that's not right. Would that be Latin? Anyway, oh, lovely. I wouldn't want to fussy cut that, but hey, lovely. Oh, and what a good size. And some pages of, there's some info. Oh my goodness, this is a great book. See, I'm doing these videos for you, but it's helping me as well, because it reminds me to look at what I have and to begin using it. Love it so much. Okay, near. Oh, okay. Now this is a book on crows, and when you have a crow in your yard, it seems very annoying. But then I've sort of come to understand that crows, there's a lot of symbolism around crows. And apparently they're very smart. So I kind of like this book. Okay, what are they doing here? An old rhyme. So this is, I guess, like a nursery rhyme or something. Oh, this feels great, that page. About crows. 1987. One is for bad news. 2 is for mirth. 3 is a wedding. Now are those weasels getting married? 4 is a birth, and so on and so on. But aren't these great? Yeah, I'll have to read them. Okay, this one I've clearly dipped into. Album of North American Birds, and this feels like and looks like canvas. And oh, I know, I was using some of these in one of my art journals, because sometimes if you're working in a big book, you need your image to, of course, be in the same proportions. So basically it looks like a color illustration as well as some headshots. And the pages I left intact are basically black and white. So with some selective picking, a person should get many of these smaller illustrations out intact. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't even know if I have all my bird books here. Anyway, we'll plow ahead with what we have. Okay, Audubon's Masterpieces, 150 prints from the Birds of America. Published in 2008, but the introduction was written in 1996. Okay, so these are all plates. Which of course means there's no decisions to be made. Now, I don't know enough about Audubon, and none of these are dated. I don't know enough about him to know when these would have been done. Oh, really old. It says in 1820, Audubon seemed to be settling down. Oh, he died in 1851 at the age of 66. These plates have been selected from the octavo edition. They've been reproduced from the first edition of the work, which was published in 10 volumes over the course of 7 years, starting in 1841. Well, that is interesting. It would be good to know. Now, since there is an Audubon Society, even to this day, it would be interesting to know if these are all protected by copyright, even though they're so old. That is something to look into. Okay, this is the last pile. A Nature Company Guide, Birding. Joseph Forshaw, Stephen Howell, Terrence Lindsay, and Rich Stallcup. Oh, same Time Life book. Okay, this is going to be photography. 1994. Oh, combination of illustration and photography and a little bit of field notes and a little tiny map. And lovely because it's all on one page. I can see why I would have gravitated to this book. So there's actual, information on birding, I guess equipment, anatomy. And then the back part of this book are these sorts of illustrations. I have seen one of these, a turkey vulture. They are ugly. Like only a face that a mother could love. Lovely. Why am I not working on a bird journal, a bird journal? Can anyone tell me that? I know I fussy cut a million birds. Okay, the Book of North American Birds, and this is a Reader's Digest book, so we know that this is going to be good. And it's a large one as well, almost 11 inches tall by almost 6 1/4. 1990. I think I have I know I have a similar book on dogs, so they probably did a whole series on. But again, everything is on one page, a color illustration, a little map, a little black and white sketch, and kind of some facts, a nutshell type thing, and facts. What can you see? Or can you see anything? Everything? Hummingbirds can fly backward. Did I know that? This looks ancient. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, now this one, as I was piling these things up, I noticed, okay, Birds of Canada, Godfrey. And then this one, if you can imagine, Birds of Canada, Godfrey. I got this one with the dust jacket at the townwide garage sale that I was telling you about in a haul video. Now, it has a library, like a Dewey Decimal, one of those tags on it. I paid 25 cents for this book. It is 12 inches by, well, let's say 9 inches. And the spine is 1 3/4 inches. Now, when I realized that I had duplicates here, I was trying to compare the 2 years. They're not this, okay, this one, 1979, and I think this one is a smidge newer, if I'm not mistaken, 86. So I'll just show you the bigger one, the newer one. Oh yeah, it's just basically says birds. So again, it's almost like a field guide, but 4 times as big. So again, distribution type maps. Sewn in signatures. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So this was done in 1963. What is this? This could be written in Greek for all it means. Anyway, we're not going to learn all about birds today. We're just going to look at the pictures. This is another gigantic book. This one is a wee bit over 12 inches and about 9 1/4. National Geographic Illustrated Birds of North America Folio Edition. Like cute end papers. Somebody's way. Ah, love it. Where are we going to see the date, though? Uh, 2009. Again, set up like a field guide, except so much bigger. And the maps are on this side. The paper is pretty nice. Like it's not really glossy or anything. What was this called? Okay, Birds of North America. Don't you think it's a bit of a joke from Mother Nature that the female birds are the less colorful, the less flamboyant, the less attractive version? Like, what's up with that? Mind you, I guess those males have to try harder to get the girls' attention. Okay, 2 more, and we're going to call it a day. Birds, their life, their ways, their world. Oh, this is nice. It's another Reader's Digest book. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Okay, what year? 79. So they're quite small, considering that this is a big book. Well, I guess most of them are quite small. Oh, isn't that color magnificent? And all those eggs. Let me guess, a male? Okay, number 5. Count Raggy's book of Bird of Paradise. Most dramatic among birds. Frequently the bird's posture is upside down on a branch, like these guys. Okie dokie. Love that hairdo. Again, really nice paper. That reminds me of going to the beauty salon when perms were the thing. Coming out with some pretty tight curls. Okay, and the last one, I won't put this one too far away, is a Robert Bateman. And so, of course, these will be paintings on birds, because Robert Bateman is an artiste. And this is 2002. So these 2 are lovely. Let me start at the back, and it seems to be easier to go like this. So again, there's some studies, and then the actual pieces, the art pieces. Again, these, you know, when you're able to, one way or another, include, you know, a reproduction of a painting or some of those magnificent illustrations, it seems to add a touch of class to journals. Good camouflage. Anyway, I think I've taken enough of your day. This was so much fun for me, going down memory lane, reminding myself about these books that I own, and So now I'm able to sort of make a resolution to get serious about using them. I do have many birds that I have fussy cut already, but like I said, there are so many more that are awaiting nice cover, that are awaiting, you know, my attention. So 10 1/4 by, well, square, and in perfect condition, and fabric and birds. Might be nice to do something a little out of the ordinary size-wise. Anyway, guys, I will stop there, and I hope that your travels through bookstores and secondhand stores and thrift stores and perhaps even your own library will net you some wonderful resources, either for reading, admiring, or as a supply and part of your creative process. So thanks very much for joining me, and don't know what we'll be doing next Sunday, but I hope you find it interesting, and I hope you choose to subscribe. And please, if you've enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. These things all matter in the big picture of YouTube, and I really appreciate your support. And I'm taping this on Mother's Day, so if I haven't already said it, happy Mother's Day to all of you out there who qualify. And I hope that you got your due in terms of love and attention and recognition, because there really is no harder job in the world. So enjoy. Thanks. Bye.